I don't understand how to do this.
What is going on?
Dad, calm down. Just say your stuff.
Oh, wait, but I don't... Okay, so as you all know, I'm Mackenzie Phillips, and Ada, do you guys know Ada in your class, obviously, because she's in your class? Well, she contacted me personally because I'm pretty famous because I have a book written about me. And so the thing is, I hear that your teacher, Miss Weiler, is making you read my story. And I hear that it's pretty boring. And, like, yeah, I get it, because, you know, books are boring and all that jazz and, like God and stuff like that. But, like, you know, I'm here, personally, on this video, like, for you guys to sum up my spiritual faith. Because faith is so important. I'm going to tell you guys my faith journey, basically sum it up and jazz it up from my perspective, because my friend is a crappy writer, so I'm sorry. Let's begin.
So I guess I have to tell you a little bit about myself. To be honest, there isn't much to say about me. I mean, I'm about to turn 56, but I'm balding already. I'm kind of overweight, still fit, and a short white guy. Oh, and I occasionally wear these cool shades. I'm also a father of 5 lovely children.
Part 1. My early but confusing intro to God.
My childhood was not colorful, that's for sure. I was a farm boy in the Midwest, living with my sisters and my parents. I did grow up in a godly home. However, that was only shown through fake smiles at Sunday masses. My father was a closet drinker, especially when the rain didn't come, or came too early, and most of the times in between. And he was not a happy drunk, but a mean, beat your wife and then ask God for forgiveness drunk. I didn't really understand how God worked. Mass taught me that God protects and helps, but I wondered why God showed that through allowing Mother being beat unconscious. Even when I ran at 13, God did not do me well, until I met Nan. My dear Nanette is what brings the house together. She is the joy and the laughter and the religion of our home. Nan believes strongly in God, and she addresses him as Papa, which is not very comfortable. See, for her, God's right beside her, but for me, he's miles away. But I must not question it, for she saved my life and paid a high price to do it, for some reason beyond understanding.
Part 2. Missing Missy.
The youngest of her 5 children was dear Missy. She was the baby of them all. The innocence that she carried with her was taken away on Labor Day weekend. When my baby went missing, I did what Nan would do. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed to God for Missy to return safely. And that lasted 3.5 years. And then the police concluded that she wouldn't be found, and I was done.
Why, Jesus? Why, God? Oh, why did you do this to me? Why?
I was sick of God and religion. Sick of all the little religious social clubs that didn't seem to make any real difference or effect or any real change. I just wanted my princess back, right in my arms. And it wasn't only my guilt. Kate blamed everything on herself. And she was like talking to a rock. No matter what Nan did, she couldn't get through. Papa stopped listening. So I stopped believing. And I turned away from God. And what angered me the most was the letter he sent me.
Part 3. God is no myth.
Yeah, I was pissed, but I decided to go to the shack anyways.
What is this place?
It's hard to recreate what or who I saw in the shack. There were 3 beings, best described as the Holy Trinity. I know it sounds weird, but inside was Jesus, Sarayu, and Eloisa, a lady who called herself Papa. And for a while, I thought, who would be playing such a nasty trick and bring me to a place where Missy was killed and then pose as God?
Who are you guys?
Thoughts tumbled over themselves as I struggled to figure out what to do. Who was one of the people God? What if they were hallucinations? I didn't understand what Papa God was trying to tell me until he sent Sophia down to the cave to explain it all.
I want to see you tell him. Touch him.
I can't.
I love you.
Sophia made me realize that I've been blaming God for too long. And when she made me do it directly, I knew that judgment is not for destruction, but for setting things right.
Sorry. I want to just apologize to you for the inconvenience I may have caused and all the anger I lashed out on you, okay? I'm really sorry, God, because you know what? I didn't know that you never left me. I thought you left me, that you would answer my prayers, but you weren't. You were always there, and I trust you now, and my faith has grown really strong.
And I really do believe that you will never leave me or abandon me, so I'm not afraid to go back. Okay, so we've made it this far in my video. I hope you guys have learned a lot. This is my final part. It is part numero 4. A changed man, because I changed. I promised Papa that from now on, I will put God first in my life. I learned that forgiving someone is not to have trust them and carry out on relationships. Just letting go of hate and being fortified with deep belief that God will never abandon me. Now I am a changed man, and I have a deep faith in God and hope that everyone will do the same. I love God. Yeah, so I really, my faith journey, guys, it took so much. Man, what are you, I'm filming
Filming what?
for the grade 10 religion. Why do you always do this